So, if I get a favorite character, how do I prevent this character from dying?
Well, yeah, you can actually develop some affection for your heroes. So we have a number of mechanisms to prevent him or her from dying. One is the protection flag. So you can place a flag on a specific hero that you want to protect, and other heroes will help out trying to keep that hero alive. Would the hero get killed anyway? There's something called the graveyard, where you can revive a hero within the same mission. And certain heroes, if you have developed a hero that is very powerful and you want to save that hero to the next mission, there's something called the House of Lords, and it works like this. After a mission, you can select one of your heroes, only one, that's promoted to become a lord. And in subsequent missions, if you build the building called House of Lords, which is a very beautiful, very large and spectacular building, that enables you to revive and bring back those heroes that you have previously upgraded to lordship. So you can have a number of heroes that you can use from mission to mission. If a hero dies during a mission, you have the graveyard, and you can go to the graveyard and revive your hero. And also some clerics can get spells, so they can revive a hero on the spot.
The function parties, how does that work?
Well, parties is a very strong feature of Majesty 2, and it's a new feature. It didn't exist in the first game. So it actually enables you to bring together a group of heroes, up to 4 heroes, and turn them into one unit, but only that this is 4 times stronger, or even more, or even stronger than that, actually, because different types of heroes can complement each other. So if you have a cleric and a warrior and so on, they can sort of become even stronger than the 2 heroes separately. After a few levels or a few missions in the game, taverns get a feature called that enables you to make a party announcement. And when you do that, heroes that are nearby will group to that tavern, and they group together and they form this party. And from there on, you cannot control the individual heroes, but you can only control them as a team or a party.
How does the flag function work?
Well, the flag system is something that's a key element to Majesty. It's been there from the first game, and that's what enables this sort of indirect control you have over your heroes. And it works like this: you place a flag, and you then assign a bounty, a number of gold coins to this flag. And there are different kinds of flags. There is the exploration flag. If you place an exploration flag on somewhere on your map and place a monetary value on it, that will enable your heroes to want to go there to explore that part of the map. There are also attack flags. If you place an attack flag on a monster, other heroes will try to kill it. If you place an attack flag on a building, your heroes will try to destroy the building. And there's also the protect flag, which you can use to protect sensitive buildings or units that you own. And examples of that is the caravan, which is a key element to the economy of the game, but it's totally unprotected if you haven't placed a protect flag on it, so it will be very vulnerable to attacks. And then there's also the fear flag. So if you want to prevent your heroes from going in a certain direction or running into like a ratman's lair too early on before they have leveled up or something, you can place the fear flag, and that will sort of keep your heroes from going in that direction. They will take the money you have promised them. They will take that into account, but it won't be the only thing that affects them. If they run into a bunch of monsters which they find too scary or too powerful, they will most likely run back to the tavern and have a beer instead of going after your reward. But they are very greedy, so if you just bump up the award a bit higher, they might sort of reconsider.
Who do you think will enjoy this game?
I think Majesty 2 will be enjoyable for all the fans of the original game, of course, but also for strategy players in general. It offers a very deep strategy experience, but it's still very accessible as a game. And I think a lot of actually people that haven't played that many strategy games could find some appeal in just the humorous tone of the game and the graphics and this world Ardania, which is very colorful and a lot of interesting characters in it. The game is sort of a micro simulation of a small city or a kingdom. You have the economic system where you have to have your heroes out finding gold treasures and so on, and you have to have the tax collector going around collecting tax from the tavern and so on to have money flow within your kingdom. And then you have the simulation of all the heroes and characters that have their own personalities and will make their own decisions based on different elements. Everything from money awards to if there's scary monsters nearby and so on. One key element to the humor and the funny tone of the game is in the voiceovers. We have a great voice actor called George Ledoux, who also played a big role in the original game, where he was the royal advisor to the Majesty, and he plays the same part in the sequel and a number of other parts as well. So the voiceovers is one big important part of it, and also all the animations on how the heroes react to different events that take place in the game. And you will see when they are very brave and bold and go to fight a monster, and then they suddenly turn very scared and start running in the opposite direction. Stuff like that.
Your kingdom awaits you, sire.